Someday isn't a date on the calendar. It's not next week. It's not after the kids grow up. It's not when your schedule clears or when you finally feel ready. It's just a word, a delay, a beautifully wrapped excuse. But here's the truth. Progress doesn't wait for perfect. It waits for you to decide that today is good enough to begin. So if you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. Let's talk about why someday is stealing your dreams and how to take your life back, one step at a time. Welcome to Positivity Perks. Whether you're a parent looking for encouragement, a married couple building together, an entrepreneur chasing your vision, or someone just learning how to be more positive, you're in the right place. Let's jump into something real. You've got dreams, big ones. Dreams that show up in your thoughts late at night. Dreams that come alive while you're folding laundry or sitting in traffic. Dreams that you whisper to yourself in the mirror but rarely say out loud to anyone else. And yet, so many of us tuck those dreams away behind one simple, slippery phrase, someday. The lie of someday. Here's what no one tells you. Someday feels safe, but it's secretly dangerous. It lulls you into comfort. It pretends to be patience. It disguises itself as planning and wisdom. But behind that mask, it's just fear. Fear of failure. Fear of being seen trying. Fear of not being enough. Someday says, when things calm down, I'll start. Once I have more money, then I'll go for it. After I figure it all out, I'll finally begin. But progress doesn't come from planning forever. Progress comes from participation. Let's meet Jana, a 26-year-old woman in Ohio. Burnt out, overworked, and feeling invisible at her 9-to-5, Jana had always wanted to start a podcast, but she didn't have the money for equipment or a recording studio. So she shoved the dream into the back corner of her mind with the label, someday, until one day, she changed one thing. She didn't buy expensive gear. She didn't quit her job. She just decided to start with what she had. She recorded her first episode inside her closet on a $29 microphone using a free app on her phone. Episode 1, 13 downloads. 7 were her friends. 1 was her mom. She kept going. Now, she's at 8,000 downloads a month, and her show has been picked up by a sponsor. Not because she waited for the perfect conditions, but because she stopped calling it someday and started calling it progress. Why? Starting small is actually powerful. You don't need giant leaps. You just need forward motion. Here's what progress actually looks like. Writing 1 paragraph of your book. Walking 10 minutes instead of scrolling for 30. Sending 1 email to someone you admire. Telling 1 person your dream. Watching this 1 video and then making a decision. It's not glamorous. It's not viral. But it's real. And real gets results. Every small action creates momentum. And momentum is more powerful than motivation. Practical ways to turn someday into progress. 1. Give your dream a deadline. Instead of someday, say, by August 15th, I'll have my Etsy store open. By the end of this month, I'll pitch my business idea. 2. Shrink the task. Big dreams feel overwhelming, so shrink it. Write 1 page, record 1 video, make 1 phone call. 3. Make a 20-minute rule. Limit your dream work to 20 minutes a day. This keeps it sustainable, not stressful. 4. Track your progress visually. Use a calendar, a sticky note wall, a whiteboard. Seeing your consistency builds confidence. 5. Find your progress buddy. Tell someone you trust. Check in weekly. Accountability creates action. 6. Change your language. Replace I want to, I'm working on, if I ever, when I do. 7. Celebrate every win. Don't wait until the big milestone. Celebrate showing up. That is the victory. What if I fail? You might. Let's be honest. You might try and stumble. You might launch and flop. You might feel embarrassed. But you know what's worse than failure? Regret. Trying and failing still puts you further than not trying at all. Think of it like this. If you move forward, you might fall. If you stand still, you're already stuck. You can recover from failure. You can't recover from wasted potential. What if you're too busy, too old, or too tired? This one's for the parents, married couples, burnt-out workers, and overcommitted superheroes. You don't need to give your dream 8 hours a day. Give it 10 minutes while the kids nap, 20 minutes after dinner with your spouse cheering you on, 15 minutes on your lunch break before the next Zoom call. Tiny efforts, done consistently, become unstoppable momentum. And if you're thinking, I'm too old for this, let me lovingly call you out. Colonel Sanders didn't start KFC until he was 65. Grandma Moses didn't begin painting until her 70s. Morgan Freeman became famous after 50. It's not too late. What's the dream you've been quietly calling someday? What's the smallest possible step you can take toward it today? If you knew success was guaranteed, what would you start now? What have you been waiting for that you actually already have? You are not here to exist on autopilot. You are not built to just cope. You are built to create, to rise, to become. Your dreams are not silly. They're sacred. And they're waiting, not for perfect circumstances, but for a bold, messy, beautiful you to take the first step. So let's do this. Decide what one step you can take today, not tomorrow, not when life slows down, today. Because someday, it's just another way of saying never. But progress? Progress says, let's begin. Thanks for listening to Positivity Perks, where we believe in starting small, thinking big, and choosing progress over perfection every single day. Subscribe for daily motivation, life hacks, and uplifting reminders that your dreams matter, and so do you. Tap the bell, share with a friend, and most of all, take one brave step toward your dream today, because you've got this, and you're not alone.